in this race, it will cost you something. It will definitely cost you something. You will make sacrifices for the love of Jesus Christ. People that have run this race ahead of us, we are men and women of profound sacrifices. Don't just read the Bible for entertainment. Pause. Think. In Genesis chapter 12, God came to a man, Abraham. He said, Abraham, leave your father's house. Now, in case if you don't understand what that means, let's put it on today life we're living. What God told Abraham is, Abraham, show me your passport. He said, I carry American passport. He said, okay, give it to me. Abraham, go to immigration. Renounce your citizenship. Because he said, leave your country. Leave your kindred. Come to a place that I will show you. Where are we going? Don't ask any questions. Follow me. Renounce your citizenship. Go to America. Go to immigration. Say, I don't want to be American citizen anymore. Here's your passport. Where are you going? I don't know. Who are you going with? God. Who? God. Where is he? He's up there. When are you going to get to where you guys are going? I don't know. Are you traveling by air? He never told me. Wouldn't you think that somebody will take you for psychic evaluation? Don't you think that somebody will call your next of kin and say, look, somebody needs to get to her immediately. I think she's losing her mind. And even if you prove that you are sane, the more you want to convince people that you are still here, before you know, somebody will call crisis line on you. Against your will, people will bundle you up, take you for mental evaluation. And the more you keep on saying it, they keep injecting you. They say, oh, no, now we know that he's crazy. Cost of discipleship, people of God. Price you pay for serving God. Finally, Abraham said, God, all right, let's go. God said, all right. Abraham, come here. Abraham, now this man was 75 years old. He said, Abraham, come here, let me show you something. How old is your wife, Sarah? Oh, she's getting old. Oh, okay. Medically speaking, where is she? She can't have a child. All right, come here. Abraham, look up. Abraham, look up. Stars everywhere. So shall your seed be. What? I'm going to give you so many children that can you count the stars? No. Your children will be more than the stars. Oh, come on. And then, and Abraham said, God, well, why don't we start with a baby? God said, all right, let's start with one. But you got to wait. 25 long years. Finally, Sarah's stomach started bulging out. People said, do you know what's going on? That old woman that said she was serving God, did you see her? Who? Pregnant? Oh, no, don't let them fool you. Oh, no, they injected her with something, and they pump her stomach. They are trying to adopt somebody somewhere. So now Sarah is coming to church. Now, she is no longer among the young ladies, women ministry. She is now sitting with Mama, the elders in the church. And Mama is looking at her. Are you expectant? What's going on with you, woman? At this age, people of God, This is the Christianity that we live. Finally, a baby actually came. And God said, Abraham. By now, Abraham don't want to hear from God anymore because everything that this God tells him causes him to have palpitation. And God said, Abraham, yes, how is the boy doing? Oh, he's looking good. I need a sacrifice. Sacrifice? Yes. Oh, yeah, we can get one of the animals at the back. No. I don't want animals. If I need animals, I am the owner of cattle on 1,000 hills. So what sacrifice are you talking about? Give me that boy. Abraham, kill him. Cost of discipleship. You must have to have a very reasonable, a very realistic, undisputable relationship with God to know that this is God talking to me. It cannot be what we do when we come to church. It cannot be. There is no way you can convince me that some of the things that we do in the church will make you believe that this is God talking to you. How many times have people look at you and say, are you crazy? Are you crazy? What do you think you're doing? What kind of church are you talking to me about? For you to do what you're doing. Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Abraham took the only son, Isaac. Remember, a disciple is not only do what I say to do, but do what I have done. So God was not asking Abraham to do what he has not done. Because as far as God is concerned, I gave you. That's why God was very distinct in the instruction. Give me thy son, thy only begotten son. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. If you want to follow me, if you want to be like me, if you want to be my disciple, not only what I'm telling you, but do what I have done. I gave my son to you. So it is only fair that I make such a demand. If you're going to get the same price, you're going to follow the same path. If you're going to have the same joy, you're going to follow the same path. For the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, despising the shame. Don't allow your discipleship to be measured by human expectations. Don't allow your obedience or your commitment with God to be measured based on what people think or what people are telling you. Go to the Word of God. Let every man be a liar. Let God alone be true. Because if you lean on the opinion of man, if you lean to your own understanding, you will miss the mark. I promise you. I learned one English yesterday. God bless you, Sister Sharon. Justifiable distractions. She said that this season that God is saying, beware of justifiable distraction. That these distractions are justifiable. She started giving an example. I was listening. And then she said they are justifiable. He said not all good things are God things. That was what we heard yesterday. Christians. That's why you look at somebody like Apostle Paul. This man was beaten, thrown in jail, and God showed up. Thank God that he showed up. Finally, God showed up. Finally, he showed up. And he said, Paul, get out of this place. Wow, the power of God saved me. Guess where Paul was going back? He said, go back to the synagogue and continue the preaching where you stopped. The same place I was arrested. Cause of discipleship. It will cost you something. If you're not ready, you cannot be his disciple. You can hold any title in the world until you become a fool for Christ. You cannot serve him adequately. Your life it will not make any sense to you. People will talk about you, I promise you. People will look at you and say, you are the biggest fool. Yes, Paul said, I am a fool for Christ. The cost of discipleship. You want to serve him? You want the prize? You must pay the price. Anything that is sustained, anything that has eternal value must have a price attached to it. Grace is freely given. Salvation is given freely, but salvation is not free. That's why after you have received it, he said, now walk out your salvation with fear and trembling. It will cost you something. You have to make up your mind. Either you want to lean in your own understanding or you trust the Lord with all of your heart. Not with your mind, but with all of your heart. And lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. And what? He will direct your path.